Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Yakuza 4. So last time we finished up chapter 1 of Akiyama's story, right? We met him, met some other people as well. And by the end, he kind of got arrested, right? So yes, let's do chapter 2. The one. I am the one. So what is this? Oh, it's him. Also, he was homeless back then? Oh, so this was Kiwami 1, right? With the money? The 10 billion? So this is how he got started. Dude, anyone who is not rich, right, like extremely rich, would try and get this money. Come on, man. And this is not from a bank. But yeah, if for example it was from a bank, right, and then it flew away, you can get arrested for that, I think, right? But this one is not from a bank. It was from a Yakuza. It's from Jingu, the Tojo clan. So I guess it was okay. But yeah, in reality, you can't just get those. Okay, you can get arrested. Dude, isn't this an actor? Yeah, I know this guy. I've seen him in some TV shows. Sacho.
そうですか。
秋山。これ以上金村工業みたいなクズとは付き合うな。駆け込み寺だかなんだか知らねえが、てめえみてえに誰彼構わず金を貸すバカがいると、バカから金借りたバカが調子乗って暴れんだ。これ以上俺ら警察の邪魔しないでくれよ。な。
何が言いたいんですか。
お前がゲーム感覚で金を貸すと犯罪が増えるって言ってんだよ。
ゲーム感覚ですか。
そうだ。今回のドンパチもお前が絡んでたってことは割れてんだ。お前が遊び半分で金村連中を煽ってっから。こんなことになっちまったんだよ。
杉内さん。
ああ？
俺はね、俺なりの信念があって金貸してるつもりなんですよ。だから金貸しはやめません。もういいですか。早く帰りたいんで。
金村が死んだよ。
What?
いつ？
お前がぐっすり寝ている最中だ。
Wait, that's the boss, right?
これ以上金村工業と上野清和会の件にはかかるのよ。
So someone took
てめえが
revenge?
金村の連中に近づいたら、こっちも徹底的にお前のこと洗ってやるぞ。
Who killed him then? Okay. Is that Hana-chan? Sacho! Oh, Chief, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're out. I thought you'd be in the slammer for weeks, months even, maybe even years. Hana-chan, you know I was only there for questioning, right? They didn't actually arrest me. Whatever it was, I'm so relieved. All that running I did down to the station paid off. Yeah, you really came true for me, Hana-chan. I appreciate it. By the way, Chief, While you've been lounging around in jail, work's been piling up like there's no tomorrow. Get back to the office now. Hana-chan, please. I barely slept a wink last night. I'm seriously wiped out here. And whose fault is that? All that nonsense yesterday could have been avoided if you just did your job. True, though. Don't let me down this time, Chief. We have tons of work to do. Hello. I mean, Sky Finance is just there. Let's go. So it's automatic. We don't need to climb the stairs anymore. Or go up, I mean. What is that? Don't forget to eat, Chief. Hana-chan. Hey, food is food, though. I would eat that.
Light.
What are you doing, man? What is this scene, anyways? Picture. Also, he was what do you call a salaryman back then? Then he became homeless, and now he's super rich.
すみません。お客さんですか。どうぞどうぞ。
Wait, isn't this the girl from the photo?
スカイファイナンスってこちらでよろしいんでしょうか。
ええ。ああ、ここちょっと分かりにくい場所ですもんね。どうぞどうぞおかけください。
But isn't this the same girl? Hey, when she removes her glasses, let's see.
はい。
ご融資のご相談でしょうか。
まあ。
God damn. Yeah, look, it's her.
はい。
タバコ吸ってもいいでしょうか。
ああ、はいはい。どうぞどうぞ。すいませんね。接客はいつもジムの女の子に任せっきりなもんで、こういう時気が利きませんで。
She's smoking though. Hell no.
Doうぞ。
すみません。はい。
それでご融資の件ですが。
はい。それなんですが、
ええ。
こちら 保証人や担保なしで無制限にお金を貸してもらえるというのは本当でしょうか？
無制限ですか。どちらでそのような話を？言えないと。まあいいでしょう。多分あなたへの融資を断った同業他社の方にでも聞いたんでしょうから。うちの店は金貸せないけどあの店なら貸してくれるかもよって。どうせ他にもいろいろ吹き込まれたんでしょう。うちの店は同業の人たちにはあんまり評判良くないでしょうからね。で、おいくらほど必要なんですか？
How much?
あの
What, is it like a billion?
ライターお借りしてもいいですか？
Wait, she doesn't want to say it though.
どうぞ。
大女優。
Drama queen.
ああ、いや、カムロ町にしては変わった名前のお店だなと思いまして。今あなたが働いてるお店のライター？
いや、そうではないんですけど、以前そのお店にお世話になっていたことがありまして。
そっちの業界長いんですか？
ええ、まあそれなりに。
で、いくら必要なんですか？とりあえずいくら貸してほしいのか言ってくれなくちゃこっちも話のしようがないんで。
1億。
100 million. Dude, that's a lot of money.
現金で1億円。10日以内に私に融資していただけませんでしょうか？
Or what?
1億ですか。
はい。
保証人はい
ません。
担保も？
ありません。
How is she gonna pay 100 million
保
yen,
証
man?
人なし、担保なし。それで現金一括で1億円ね。
True.
あんたさ、自分の言ってることの意味分かってんの？
やっぱり無理ですよね、そんな話。そうですよね。すみません。私どうかしてました。この話忘れてください。お時間取らせてしまってすみませんでした。それじゃあ。
ちょっと待った。貸さないとは言ってませんよ。
Yeah, it didn't say no though.
ゆっくりお茶でも飲みながらお話ししませんか
？100 million yen though. How much is that? In USD. Alright, now here's the deal. We require each of our clients to pass a test before we finance their loans. A test. That's right. A test to gauge whether or not we can trust you. Trust me. Yep. We test all our customers before agreeing to loan them anything. We had one person care for the elderly for a week and another pick up all the litter in Camarucho. I mean, it's kinda like basic, I guess, basic test? I mean, I guess it depends on the person, right? Or it depends on how much the loan is. We even had one woman work in the red light district. Oh, okay. The test gets more difficult depending on the loan amount and terms. And in your case, it's very expensive, 100 million. The test will be hard. You got it. But if you pass, I promise to loan you the amount you want under the terms you specified.
「以上が当店からの条件です」「テストに合格しなければ融資することはできません」さっき10日以内って言ってたけど、つまりあなたすぐにお金が必要なんだよね。
はい。
急いでるんだよね。
はい、そうです。
でもテストに受からなかったら時間の無駄遣いになっちゃうわけなんだけど、どうします？それでもテストの方受けてみますか
I mean, if this is your only choice, right? You would do anything.
Hi. やらせてください。
本当にいいんですね。
私にはもう他の選択肢はないんです。お願いします。そのテスト受けさせてください。
I think Akiyama will lend her money even though she doesn't pass the test, right? I think he likes her. Based on how she looks, I guess. I mean, I guess this is not the same person in the photo. Maybe just looks like her, right? Alright. Is that Hana-chan? Mind if I take this? Sacho. Sky Finance. Oh, he's Kido. Oh, is this Akiyama-san? Kido-chan. Where are you? Is everything okay? I'm down at the Kamurocho precinct. They just finished grilling me about Kanimura-san. Kanimura? What are you doing questioning you? I'm the one who found him. Walked back into the office and then there he was, dead. Sorry you had to see that, sir, but hey, it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing on my end either. Speaking of, I take it you've heard about Arai-san by now. Yeah, some detective named Sugiuchi told me. I still can't wrap my head around it. Me neither. Listen, we shouldn't talk about this stuff over the phone. Are you free to meet up later? Okay, sure thing. Think you could call me back in a few though? I'm just finishing up with a customer. Oh yeah, no problem. Talk to you soon. Sorry about that. It seems another one of my customers is in a bit of a pinch. It's fine. So, back to business. 10 days, 100 million. How long though? Till you can pay this though. Right? That's right. Understood. In that case, can I ask you to swing by again tomorrow? I'm gonna need a little time to mull over the test over. Okay. Come prepared though. We'll be starting right when you get here. I will. And she's gonna borrow 100 million yen. How long? Like, how many years? Months? Till she pays it back?
So, 明日
ご来店お待ちしてます。お名前聞いてもよろしいですか？
リリーと言います。
Lily?
リリさんですか？それは本名？それともお店の名前？
言わないとダメですか？
いえ、いいです。明日のご来店お待ちしてます。
Lily-san. Lily-chan. Hey, it's Akiyama. Sorry to spring this on you last minute, but I'm bringing a new girl into the club. She starts tomorrow. Provided she actually shows up, that is. Rearrange the shifts, shuffle things around. I don't care how you do it, just make it work. And look, I know how to run my business. Besides, I already made up my mind. Don't let me down. Later. So Akiyama has a lot of business for sure, right? So I guess this lending Sky Finance is his hobby? Because he doesn't really earn anything from it, right? He doesn't charge no interest. Nothing, right? Oh, Hana. Oh, Sacho. They actually decided to show up today. Good to see you too, Hana-chan. What is that? Maybe I'll walk around town while I wait for Kita-chan to call me back. Maybe we can do some sub-stories, right? Do we have those? Is this the chair that like vibrates or something like that? I don't know. Like it vibrates like for you to lose weight. I think so, right? Like it keeps you moving at least. Okay, let's go down. Hello? Akiyama-san, it's me. Is now a good time? We're in the clear. What's up? Hey, there's something I gotta talk to you about. You mind if we meet up for a few? Not at all. We're at building in Theater Square, the red one down the alley. Anyway, it's the one right across from the movie theater. I'll be waiting up on the roof. Roof of the red building. Got it. But hey, can we do some stuff first? I wanna... Oh, we have. Okay, we have. Where do we go? Let's see. Oh, Hana. Oh, Chief. I'm so glad I caught to you. There's a customer who wants to see you. It seems kind of important. Can you come back to the office? Okay, hang tight. I'll be there as soon as I can. Okay, I guess we need to go back to Hana-chan. Oh, Chief, you have a customer waiting. The one you told me about on the phone. Got it, thanks. Apologies for the wait. So tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name though? It's Shiyobara. How much are you willing to lend out usually, sir? You mind telling me why you need the money first? But yeah, Lily-chan didn't say how much you wanted to borrow, right? I don't know what the purpose is. They'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company to bankruptcy. I'd inherited a place from my father, you see. But this time I figure I'll start my own company from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground? It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know. The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have been better to just pull the plug? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try to keep a company artificially afloat. So I took the responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground, so... Will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me though? Can you get your bank to cover it?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pass the review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh? Look at Akiyama's face. What, you need planning documents too? Don't you loan shark usually skip all the formality crap? No, it's just... Never mind. How much do you need? Let's see. 5 million. 5 million. Why so much though? Now to think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. What the hell? I'll lend you 5 mil. It's only 5 mil, dude. Lady-chan asked for 100 million. No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here? But first, you're going to have to pass my test. Hey, sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test are you talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright, so you want to start a company, beats president. In that case, I'll need you to... What? So what do we say here, though? Invite a hostess? Find 3 business partners. Invite a hostess here. And bring her back to my office. A hostess club. That's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem?
Yeah.
I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I'd have all kinds of girls trailing after me if I just had the money, but I'd be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. Then you can put it on my tab. The place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. Really? You can do it without money though, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away, so what do you think? Can you do that? Like, look at this. He's gonna spend more money. I mean, he's not gaining anything from this. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. I couldn't help but overhear. Are you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too? To tell the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with a test? Oh, I'll lend him the money, but only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's rough a world out there. But what if, it's just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never pass one of my tests. But why do you send him to a hostess club then? He'll just go out and have fun and on your tab, no less. A first time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterwards. Anybody who succeeds is either super rich or a smooth talker. But this guy's broke, so he has 0% chance of pulling this off. We don't know that. He might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is just kind of a talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe. Even so, if that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. He's back. Oh, welcome back. So where's that hostess? Oh, that club is no good. The girl at my table only said a few words and clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer. The paying customer. Yeah, paying with someone else's money.
Yeah.
Seriously though? Any other club and I would have had them eating out of my palm of my hand. It all boils down to the bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Anna-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Get the hell out. Wait a second. If you just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please. I'm counting on you, sir. Give me just one more chance. One more. I guess we're gonna do all of the tests, right? And then he's gonna fail every single one. Fine, but this really and truly is your last chance. Bring me 10 president's business cards. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them. Get their cards and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or 30 cards, no problem. Excellent then. I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon, sir. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 mil ready for me. Chief, why are you giving a second chance? You usually send somebody like him well on his way by now. He's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of your work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It is your company after all. If it were you, Hana-chan, how would you go on about collecting 10 presidents' calling cards or business cards? Well, I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to the company presidents directly. A frontal attack? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab a hold of a president or two, take them to a print shop and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you do. Nothing wrong with that though. Hell, I could even have a print shop make a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for a quick wit. Regardless though, I doubt he's capable of either. He failed again. Welcome back. So, do you get those cards?
Yeah.
I only have one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. You're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well then, since you weren't able to pass a test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, show him out again.
Hi.
Right this way, sir. You want another test? Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance, sir. Alright, but only one more. Business partners this time. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you want? He always, he's confident, right? Whenever we're giving him tests. Like, find this. Oh, it's easy. We can do it. Then he comes back, he fails. All the time. 2 times now. What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Chief, enough is enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right, but it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Guy's a walking disaster. Chief. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls his friends, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods in him. He says it'll be a cinch to find 3 of them, but unless especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. He's back. Welcome back. So, where are those partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. So you failed the test.
Yeah.
No, it's not my fault, it's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all those times they begged for an invite to my parties? Parties? My online game parties? You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. Hurricane Salt? I see, well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, so... Which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hana-chan, kick him out. For the last time. Wait a second, you're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are? A god? Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. Please, sir, I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. So it's just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already, though. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. It's kinda harsh though, but it's the truth. Alright, so leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit.
Yeah.
Please, this is it. My very last chance, sir. If you give up on me right now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Absolutely, sir. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine then. Then this is your honest to goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass this for sure this time. My friend's leaflet company's in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the 5 mil. But that could take years. The door's right there. If you're not interested, what's it going to be? You in or you out? Alright. Where's the leaflet company? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shichifuku Street, just past M Store. Let me give them a call. Hello? Akiyama-san, to what do I owe the pleasure? You'd be asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Name's Shiobara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting, sir. Okay, now it's up to you, sir. Just do it. Are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady. That's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means that their only choice is to downsize and cut their employees, right? Just like what he did with his company. Yep, all they can do is downsize, and our friend Shiobara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to just do that. You're a bad man, Akiyama-san. Call it shock therapy. If you can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy. Don't you think you should go check up on him? Just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. He's nice though. Like how Akiyama did, or what test he was gonna give him, right? Okay, M Store. Akiyama-san, well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up, okay? He marched in blustering about how he was gonna put me in the black, but when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place to the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think it'll happen to my place? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is, downsize. I know, well, that might be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. That is a problem though, right? When you have business like this and it's not doing well, you gotta remove some of them. I mean, it's hard, and of course you don't want to do that, most people, but sometimes you got no choice. I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as a president to make this decision. I guess you're right. So that's why if you can't do this, don't be a president. Or don't be our CEO of a company. Another thing, do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking towards Children's Park though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Children's Park. You're right here? There he is. Well, do you think of a way to get them back on track? Yeah, that's wrong. You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yes? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have been already slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like a CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places now. If you need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left: to cut personal costs. In other words, who the hell is this? If it isn't old Shiobara's idiot son. Oh, I guess this is one of the employees back then. Imagine my surprise running into you here. You work for my father's company. So you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of the job.
Yeah.
But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and I... Well then, you should have downsized. You think your way was much more noble? My hands were tied. Huh. You think that's gonna make up for all the hardship it cost? Speaking as a manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now at my age? I either leave on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You could never understand how I feel. You're right, I could never. Still, murder's not the answer. What's your deal anyway? You taking this more inside? If you want to try to start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? That does it. We'll all go down together. Kamurocho man. Gotta defeat this boy. He's that boy's man. Don't they have the heat action for shooting the head? Enough of this BS. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us, and then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... It can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a moneylender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by anytime. The problem is, why would you try to borrow money if you can't even pay it, right? I don't know, maybe you can borrow some money to help look for a job, right? You knew all along, you knew downsizing was the only way to get the company back. You sure did. I knew it. Then why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it, so you come here to mull it all over, is that right? That angry old man. Paradise advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Akiyama-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Okay. Meet us at the park, sir. What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? Shiobara-kun wants to talk to you. Well, I once brought down my father's printing company because it didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people it employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if this is too forward, but you have to downsize, sir. Oh. Yeah, I thought as much, but my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt. Every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. True. Akiyama-san. I agree. I mean, yeah, this is like the last resort though. But yeah, some companies, even though, for example, they're making a lot of money, and then they still remove their employees, right? Okay. I see. I guess that really is the only way to go then. I just have one favor to ask you though. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were first out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they'd all been friends and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I'd assume you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much, sir. I've learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let us consider the test passed. The money is yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are then. 5 million yen. Thank you so much, sir. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Memoirs of an action star. Okay, what is this? Why can't I click start, man? What the hell? There we go. Start was not clicking earlier. I keep pressing start. It didn't work. Memoirs of an action star. Okay. Weapons? Sonic knife. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Shibara. Oh, Akiyama-san. What are you doing in this side of town? Actually, I was just on my way to see you. Me? Uh-huh. For what? Alright, let's head upstairs then. Was he gonna borrow more money from me? So, what can I do for you, sir? Akiyama-san, please make me your apprentice. Apprentice? Yes, please. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? And that's what I figured at first, but when I really sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So why become my apprentice then? I bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. And that's crazy talk. I figured that out yourself, sir. Please. I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, sir, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million yen you lent me. Please. What's holding you back, Chief? He already said he's not out for money. And you gave him a lot of chance last time, right? So give him a chance now. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you, Hana-san. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick up some lunch. I can do that. I'll be right back. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Was it obvious? Okay. Oh. I couldn't eat another bite. By the way, Akiyama-san, why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might help me give a push, or give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I work at the bank, but what with one thing after another, I quit. Ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe? After I left the bank, I lived on the street for a while. Then one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Oh, really? Money? You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out on the street. Oh, yeah. I saw that one on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but eventually gathered up about 1 million yen. So you gathered 1 million. And that's how you started your business? With that chump change? Nah. You can't even rent an office for that little. Okay, so it's nice that we're doing the sub-story, so we're getting a little bit of his backstory, right? Then what did you do? I'd been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit of finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What is that? It's basically trading stocks within the course of a single day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you can make more than you would on horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal, however. One bad trade and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried futures trading and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I made a businessman's salary 1,000 times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in the money itself? No, I just went from thinking only about how to make money to thinking about ways to use the money I'd made. And you became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems. No, it was more than that, just wanting to help out people who were strapped for cash. I wanted to see people who'd lose their money and hit rock bottom, hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. And that's how... Oh my god. Excuse me, I've heard I can get a loan here. That's enough word stories for today. Okay. Let's hear what you have to say. Right this way. I kind of got scared there, honestly. I was talking and then boom. Okay, what can I do for you, miss?
Hi.
Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling and it's gotten us in a ton of debt. Then he drinks and just becomes incredibly violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. That's very terrible. He borrowed all kinds of money under my name too, and now the loan offices refuses to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. So how much do you need? We left nothing but the clothes on our back. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? Alright, but you'll have to pass a test where I give you the money.
Hi.
Yes, I heard about that too. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that and the 500,000 yen is yours. Interest free. Only 3 hours? You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Wanna give it a try? Okay. I'll see what I can find. Akiyama's really a good guy though. But yeah, was it really necessary to give her a test after all she's been through? If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine. Zahana? Oh, rude man. I guess this is the husband. Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? So she was here. Uh-huh. Where is she then? Drag her ass out of here right now. I'm sorry, but your wife is not my customer, and I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customer, sir. Why you? If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. And it suits me just fine. Okay, now we're gonna beat him up. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say, sir. Just get Noriko out of here. You looking to get your ass beat? Hey now, see here, pal. Oh, shut up. Will you? Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat your ass. Kamurocho man. You'll pay for this. Wow, I'd run too if I were married to him. Naturally. Is she back though? Oh, she's back. Did she get a job? Any luck? No, nothing. Then I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped in every single place looking for part-time help. They all said I was too old. I tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work in Kamurocho? It's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? Oh, hell no. What? You know, massage parlors, places like that? Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. I could never work in the sex industry. And that's entirely up to you. But you won't get the loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. Damn, his test was quite hard though. She tried her best, but yeah. Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she would have gone straight into a massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend to anybody who's less than serious. You were serious about changing your life, right? And I lent you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around with me. You're right. You lent me money, so I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more serious thought to what exactly is it I want to do. Thank you, Akiyama-san. And then he left. Are you sure about this, sir? You gotta let Chiyobaru-san work here, you know? No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. And that was it? Okay, I thought it was gonna be something else because of the long, like, loading black screen right now. Pardon me, miss. Did I hear you're having money trouble? And who are you? Not another debt collector, I hope. No, not at all. But I am in the same line of business as the other fellow. A money lender, then I'd like to apply for a loan. Oh, but why bother? It's no use. It sounds like they've got you blacklisted, is that right? How much do you owe? I'd say about 10 million or so. About? So you don't even know how much you borrowed? Loan sharks, credit cards, you name it. I've borrowed money from it. What are you getting at? Oh, it's just that you put on a brave face where somebody's so deep in debt. Nice clothes and all that. It made me wonder. What's the point in looking all pitiful just because I happen to owe some people money, right? This is how I live after all. I see. You're something else, you know that. You've certainly caught my attention. Are you hitting on me? No, it's not that. Look, if you're truly ready to make a fresh start, come to my office. Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. Sky Finance? I've heard rumors. My name is Shun Akiyama and you are... Shokomoto? Yugimoto? Well then, Shoko-san, I hope you'll decide to pay me a visit. Goodbye. Shokomuto. I have a feeling I'll see her sooner or later. In fact, she might be already on the way. Maybe I ought to head to the office. Okay, let's go to the office then. Let's see if we can find out her, what do you call this? If she's gonna borrow money or what. Oh, hello, Chief. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? I took care of all of the paperwork, so... oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? There's just so much junk everywhere. But I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine. All you did was complain. I don't know what you'll end up needing, and if I move anything at all, I guarantee I'll hear about it. Thus, I've sworn off cleaning up your desk. Bummer. Excuse me, is this Sky Finance? Is there an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello, and welcome. Chief, you have a customer. Oh, Shoko-chan, good to see you. Why don't you tell me about your situation? Please, have a seat. The office certainly is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? You should have seen it before we tied it up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Did you check the exact amount? I owe 5 credit cards companies and 4 loan sharks. About 10.3 million yen in all. Although that's not including interest. I see. Well, it sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. So why did you borrow so much exactly? I wanted to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. I can't have anybody taking me lightly. I may have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Well, that sounds logic, but it seems to me you have might have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance hasn't helped much. It's not just that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think about that? I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yes, of course. With no interest and no collateral. What? No interest then? What's in it for you? There's nothing for you to worry about. Or would you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like I have to sleep with you? Well, that sounds great, but you're a little off the base. All I ask is that you take a test. A test? Yep, a test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So, what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm going to give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how you spend it. I just have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So what do you say? Alright, I accept. Then it's a deal. Use every last yen of this million. Dude, if you gave me 1 million, I would pay some of my debts already. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. What is she gonna do? Are you sure about this? That's 1 million yen you just gave her. I gave it to her, yes, but then again, I didn't just give it to her. And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus. Okay. Oh, look, this is a test to see how Shoko-san spends her money. It's hard to spend borrowed money when it's a gift. The sky's the limit. One's spending habits can give you a pretty good idea of one's character. Do you think so? Hana-chan, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for a dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but I really admire Shoko-chan wanting to move up in the world. Now, I just want to know if she can see past today. Well, with all that yen, I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hana-chan, where do you think she'll go? For designer? But yeah, Hana-chan is kind of correct though. Maybe she'll go for some stuff, right? To make her look better. And for fun, the host club, Adam, would be my guess. Could you give those places a call and tell them to try to get her to spend money? But you know something, Chief? You really are a bad man. It is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Hana-chan. I'll go see how she's doing. Demark, Shushigin, and Host Club Adam. Where's Adam again? Near the center of the hotel district. There's a new club, right? We only know Stardust. That was delicious. Sushigin really is the best in town. I guess Shoko-san had some sushi. The way she's walking, look at this. It's like she's drunk. She may have just failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. Hi, welcome. If it isn't Akiyama-san. Hi there. I think I got a call from Hana-chan, right? So how did Shoko-san do? I may have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Otoro, but wouldn't you know it, all she ate was a daily special before going on her way. How much is the special? 980 yen. Wow, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid. But you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni, uwabi, you know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? So I guess she hasn't even touched 1 million yet then. Wait, what? When Hana-chan told me to make her spend money, hey, is this another one of your tests? Something like that. Thanks for your help. I'll have to drop by again soon. That was a nice song though, right? Okay, Limark. We'll go to Limark, then Adam last. So this is where she went. Now let's see what she does. Why is she walking like that though? I feel like she's drunk or something. Very nice. We didn't. I think we didn't have music like this in the other games, right? Yeah, we didn't have music. Muto-sama, the platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Platinum. I do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I already had a number of customers asking after it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size as well. Would you care to purchase it today, Muto-sama? Muto-sama. No, that's alright. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't guarantee it will be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. So she doesn't want to spend the money though. Here she comes. At least, right? She said, I guess she's thinking about all the debts she has, right? Doesn't look like she bought anything. Hey now, where's she off to next? A host club. This could be bad. She could spend all of her million yen here. Hey, you think it's really true that Shoko's come into some cash lately? It's true. I heard she got it from the Akiyama guy at Sky Finance. That Akiyama, what a pain in the ass. We should get the hell out of Kamurocho already. I mean, yeah, because all the people are gonna go to them, right? Or go to Akiyama instead of them because he has no interest. No, what do you call that again? I forgot. The other one? No collateral, right? So basically, if you can pass his test, you can get the money. So you don't need to go to those other guys. Excuse me, how do you know Shoko-chan? Hey, aren't you? Yeah, you're the Akiyama guy from Sky Finance. Well, yes I am, and I'm going to have to ask you to leave Shoko-san alone. She's right in the middle of one of my tests and doesn't need any distractions right now. The hell did you say? You think you can orders around? I'm not ordering, I'm asking. Never mind that. Look, we'll lend her tons of money. If we don't get it from her while they're getting skid, she'll slip away from us again. As if you didn't already profit enough from your ridiculously high interest rates. She probably paid off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? She signed a contract. You got a problem with that? Oh, I'm sure she signed a contract. The intentionally confusing contract you most likely forced her to sign. Shut up. And mind your own damn business. You'll stay out of your way if you know what's good for you, sir. I guess there's no use in talking. You wanna fight? Come on. Got it. Ellie, your timing couldn't be better. I never did like your dumb ass. We need you out of this business, so we're just gonna snap a leg bone or two. Come on, get him. Fight these Yakuza dudes. We got stabbed. Help. What the hell are you? Sorry, I should have told you I'm stronger than I look. God damn it, you'll pay for this. Never heard that one before. Do people really talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoko-san is doing. Akiyama-san, what are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Have you been following me? Why is she walking so slowly? No, I was just in the neighborhood collecting a debt. What have you been up to? Me, it doesn't really matter, does it? After all, fair enough. By the way, did you spend the million yet? I've decided how I'll use it. Is that so? Well then, I'll wait your decision back at Sky Finance. Alright, I'll come by later. Hi Chief, Shoko-san is here. Oh, is she? That was fast. So, how did you spend your million yen? I haven't yet. Huh? But the sushi restaurant, the host club, you have far too much time on your hands, Akiyama-san. Oh, so you saw me. Yes, well, you're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance. You'd make an awful detective. I shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So, what are you gonna do with the money then? This million yen will go toward paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time, I've been investing in my future self and I borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that people's money can't buy my future. My future can only be bought with money I've earned myself, and that's why I'll use this million yen you gave me to pay down my debts. I'll have to admit, I'm surprised, quite frankly. It's better used than I expected. I figured put that million toward paying down some of your current loan shark debts. Well, I thought about it, but then I believe you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you'd refused to go through with it, then I would have given back every last yen. My pride won't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I'd say you'd pass, and you're flying colors as well. You should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. I passed the test? But how? I told myself that if you, of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you'd pass, but you showed me an even better solution. Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here, Shogo-san. Thank you. It seems like I was wrong about you, truthfully. I thought you just some sarcastic jerk. Really? Well, I like you right away. Hana-chan, could you please do a survey of Shoko-chan's debts and write up a contract for us? Hi. Yes, right away. Well, we're done for the day. You'll be working with Hana-chan on the details. Alright, thank you in advance. You're welcome. Oh, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief, I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what you'd do to my contract. Alright. Okay, here. This for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. Protective amulet. Okay, thank you. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hana-chan, you wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko-chan? You mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of Otoro at Sushi Gin, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something on my own. It's too expensive to bring Hana-chan to eat food. Okay. Level up, level 7. Dude, sometimes you can't even click start for some reason. So yes, I guess we'll end our episode there for now. So we started chapter 2, but yeah, I kind of like this sub-stories we got. Even though it's just pretty much stock, right? We got a little bit of background for Akiyama, right? And how he got started as well, right? He told it to Shiyobara that he was day trading stocks basically, and then that's how he got a lot of money basically. And now he's helping like people, yeah, down on their luck, right? Giving them this test. And let's see what happens next episode. We'll continue the main story next episode, right? It's just nice though. I like Akiyama-san, even though he can be kind of harsh sometimes, right? Especially with the wife, or no, the wife, yeah, the wife and the child earlier, right? The mother and son. Like, you can find any work in the red light district. He's not gonna give you money because it's sad or anything. But yeah, he would. You would need to pass a test no matter what, right? Even though it's very low. She was gonna like borrow 500,000 yen, right? But her only choice to find a job was in the red light district. Very fast, right? That was the only way to go fast. but she doesn't want to work there, so yeah, he didn't give her money. But as I said, next episode we'll just continue the main story, and I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.